Hello and welcome to Carnage Collector. This is a new episode of anime collection updates. I want to cover all the anime I picked up last year so we can move on to new ones this year. I think I only have to make 2 more videos, then I covered all my backlog. So, let's start with Fist of the North Star. This awesome DVD set was a birthday gift from Dave last year. It has all 152 episodes of the original series. Fist of the North Star was made in 1984 and ran up to 1988. It is based on the manga with its story written by Bronson and the art by Tetsuo Hara. Fist of the North Star has many spin-offs, sequels, movies, as well as live-action adaptations. After an apocalypse, the world is laid to waste, and bandits rule the land. Justice is a dying concept, so a new kind of hero begins to show himself to the people. With his Fist of the North Star technique, the man named Kenshiro slaughters those who would do violence upon the innocent. He journeys to violently set justice back in the world and dreams of one day refinding his beloved Urian. I enjoyed this anime with my whole family. It never gets boring and is always fun to watch despite its length. Even after 152 episodes, you want more, and that is exactly what you get with the next one. New Fist of the North Star. This one is a direct sequel to the original series. This one is from 2003 and is a OVA with 3 episodes. After nuclear war, the Earth is nothing but a gigantic desert. For the survivors, every day means a cruel struggle for the few remaining water sources. These are controlled by the tyrant Sangha and his mercenaries, who exploit the population with brutal violence. But one day a stranger appears on the horizon and sides with the weak, and that is of course Kenshiro. This was a fun sequel, and if you enjoyed the series, then this is a great addition to your collection. After enjoying the series that much, I just had to get this one too, and I was not disappointed. Next we have Earthian. This is a 4-episode OVA from 1989. It is based on the manga by Jun Koga from 1988. Since the beginning of Earth's history, angels from the planet Eden have been carefully monitoring the behavior of its inhabitants, whom they call Earthians. Chihaya and Kagetsuya are 2 agents sent from Eden to assess the positive and negative aspects of the Earthian's nature. Despite the orders Chihaya was given by his home planet, he frequently ends up entangled in Earthian affairs, much to Kagetsuya's annoyance. Meanwhile, as Chihaya tries to understand the origin of his strange black wings, he uncovers one mystery after another. This anime had a beautiful art style, and the story was really good too. Next we have Sonic Soldier Borkman. This contains the OVA's Last Battle and Lover's Reign. There also is a Borkman series before this and a sequel series after these OVAs. Only the OVA saw an English release though. Now, for the synopsis of Last Battle. 3 years have passed since the events of the first series, and only a handful of cybernetically modified individuals remain from the Borkman project. Chuck Swager, Ryo Hibiki, and Anis Farm, they have all found relatively normal jobs, whether as burger flippers or even as police officers. But somewhere, someone with surprisingly advanced skills has begun developing new cyborgs, and as part of an energy project called Heaven's Gate, numerous people are disappearing in Tokyo Bay. When the familiar group reunites to investigate further, events come to a head. And in Lovers Again, the biologically mutated elite Borgman unit is back to fight evil once again. An army of the undead is on a destructive campaign that threatens the survival of humanity. But only 3 members of the Borgman have survived the previous horrors, and they all just wanted to start an ordinary life. I like the anime, but it would be cool if the series and the sequel would have been released in English too. Also, I have to add something. The OVAs on the DVD are in the wrong order. First you have to watch Lovers Again and then you watch The Last Battle. For some reason they switched it up on the DVD, which doesn't make sense, and I ended up watching them in the wrong order. So don't repeat my mistake. You've been warned. Next we have AD Police, To Protect and Serve. This is my mangled copy of AD Police. It said it's an ex-rental copy. Usually I had luck with them, but this time the cover was cut apart. Well, shit happens. But the anime is still good. It's a 12-episode TV series from 1999 and is part of the Bubblegum Crisis universe. Same as the AD Police OVA from 1990 that I covered here before. The special unit AD Police in Tokyo is desperately fighting against the artificial creatures known as Boomer that have taken control of the city. The unusual officer, Kenji Sasaki, has recently lost another partner and is now joined by the German Hans Clive as a replacement. He is now not only faced with the everyday task of controlling the Boomers, but must also learn to come to terms with his new partner. Can the two of them get to the bottom of this techno mystery and prevent the Boomers from turning Genome City into a high-tech wasteland? Or will Hans become Kenji's next unfortunate partner, who won't survive his job for long? This one was so good that I binged it in one go. It's very suspenseful and has lots of action. It's an awesome buddy cop movie in the vein of Lethal Weapon, as you watch the two cops grow from rivals into friends. The ending also had an impact on me. I have to say, this is a must-watch. Next we have Assemble Insert. This is a 2-episode OVA from 1989. It is based on the manga by Masami Yuki, who you might know for Pet Labor. 14-year-old idol performer Maron Namikaze can neither sing nor dance well, but the girl weighing only 41 kg has superhuman strength. When the police becomes increasingly desperate because they cannot cope with the powerful criminal organization called Demon Seed that is wreaking havoc in Tokyo, the alcohol-addled head of the special operation team, Chief Hattori, has a glorious idea. Hire Maron and let her fight the supervillains. Because even if she can't defeat them, the whole thing should be so obscure and funny that the population will lose their fear of the criminals. This was a cute short comedy OVA. It has a unique art style which is also refreshing to see. It's fun, and if you're into slapstick with a bit of action, then this is for you. Next we have Harmageddon. This is an alternative adaptation of the Genma Wars manga by Kazumasa Hirai. There's also a TV series called Just Genma Wars that is a bit newer. but we look at the movie from 1983 by Studio Madhouse. Genma is an ancient evil force that has already laid waste to half of the universe. His next target is Earth, but the modern clairvoyant Princess Luna has foreseen his arrival. She teams up with Vega, a survivor of a planet destroyed by Genma, to prepare the defense of Earth. While Genma's henchmen are already spreading across the planet, they don't have much time to assemble a fighting force made up of the greatest heroes in history. It's a cool anime with an awesome art style and a nice cast of characters. I am aware that this anime has a reputation of being bad, but I personally cannot relate to that. I have seen worse and had fun watching this and think it's really cool. Next we have Alien Defender Geo Armor, Kishin Corps. This is a 7-episode OVA from 1993, an adaptation of a light novel series by Masaki Yamada, who also wrote Ghost in the Shell 2 Innocence After the Long Goodbye, the prequel to the movie. This also has a manga in Japan named Kishin Heidan. The year is 1941, Japan is at war in China and Europe is already in complete chaos. But as if that wouldn't be enough, Earth also becomes a target for alien invaders who bring new technology to the blue planet. This technology is coveted by both the Nazis and the Japanese army, as it could give them a decisive advantage in the war against other humans. Meanwhile, the Kishin Corps has developed its own Geo Armor robot to keep both earthly and extraterrestrial threats at bay. However, the briefcase containing its control mechanism is currently in the possession of teenager Taishi, who recently received it from his father, Professor Tokamura. Can the boy survive the attacks of the aliens, spies and soldiers? I still have to watch this one, so I don't have much to say, but I thought it looks very cool when I saw the trailer, and so I went and bought it. Next we have 3x3 Eyes. This is a 7-episode OVA, the first 4 from 1991 and the 3 sequel episodes from 1995. It is based on a manga and light novel series by Yuzo Takada. What is to be done if you suddenly become the immortal and indestructible companion of a demon against your will? That's the situation of Yakumo Fuchi, after he met the beautiful girl Pai. In actual fact, Pai is the last survivor of the Sanchian Unkara, a mysterious and three-eyed tribe from Tibet. In search of the Ningen statue that could humanize her, Pai combines her soul with Fuchi's soul, therefore their fates are inextricably linked with each other. Thereupon many other beings try to use the statue for their own malicious intents. This is an awesome OVA series I discovered by playing the Super Famicom game this anime had. I like supernatural demon stuff, so it's perfect for me and for you too if you like demons as well. So this concludes the backlog video, at least the first one. As always, I hope you discovered something new or maybe rediscovered something old, and I wish you a happy new year, and yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!